What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Phasmophobia Apocalypse Challenge. So, spoiler alert, this has already happened. I am doing a voiceover indeed. Mostly for your own benefit because I really don't talk much when I'm doing these challenges. Also, I'm a little sick, so I apologize for my voice being so scratchy. I just wanted to get this video done, though, because I just got the gold trophy and I'm very excited about it. So, to start off, we're grabbing a crucifix, a smudge stick, and a lighter. Gotta have your brightness turned all the way up. At least I do. Maybe some other crazy person can see in the dark or something, but there was a little cut there because I realized that one of the objectives was a parabolic microphone response. So, I'm walking through with a crucifix, and this is mostly just in case it's a wraith. For those of you that don't know, a wraith has a special ability where it can instantly just teleport to you and hunt. It's not necessarily a hunt that it's doing. It'll instantly do like an interaction or something like that, but then it's located on top of you, so if it hunts, you're dead. Especially on this mode, because there is no grace period. Oh, and then there's the beginning of the hunt, signified by the door closing at the front. What I was doing here was wandering and looking for a hiding spot. And now I'm just kind of easing forward, trying to listen for the ghost. Pulled the smudge stick out since there's no chance of it spawning on top of me at this point, since it's already running around. And now I'm probably just getting creeped out by the sounds of the Sunny Meadows. So, first place I always go, this left door into the, I'm sorry, I can't think of the word now, the chapel. So right behind me there, there is a piano, which you'll see me go to there eventually. That's a good hiding spot. Oh, now I'm hearing things rattling around. As you can tell by the text that I threw at the top, I thought that this was a poltergeist just from that very, very small interaction. Time will tell, though. Unfortunately, when they spawn back there, it's really hard to get their attention without actually walking around. Because that was actually in the back hallway, that was not in the courtyard. What I'm doing right now is just dropping items and then going to pick up my other items. So you'll see that I kind of paused at the light switch there. The whole purpose of that is to see if it's hunting. Now this is especially important on a big map like this where you can't always hear the ghost stomping around. If you go to flick a light switch and you cannot flick it, then you know that the ghost is still active. Obviously the parabolic going over 20 on the readings here, when you get ridiculous numbers, that's when you know it's hunting as well. You'll see me pop my journal open like that a few times during this video. Just checking to see what the objectives are and whether I've got the parabolic mic objective. So you can use that for little progress updates if you have objectives like that you're trying to reach while you're playing. Yeah, it looks like the hunt's still going. So I actually kind of made a mistake here by bringing my stuff over to the left side. I suppose I should clarify that the left side is when you walk through the entrance. It's the side, like the hallway to the left. That's what I always call the left side of the asylum. Or I'm sorry, Sunny Meadows. Anyway, as you can tell from me wandering around the chapel, the ghost is actually more to the right. And I do figure that out here, but I left some stuff sitting on the left, so it's interesting watching how everything unfolds after I've already experienced it. Oh, let's be quiet so you can hear footsteps. Maybe. Yeah, must be done. Anyway, the reason it's so interesting to me is because now, like looking back with the whole hindsight benefit, I can think of things like this, like, yeah, I did look that way and I did hear the ghost from that way, but when my nerves are like going crazy and I'm just like on the razor's edge, getting ready to get killed by a ghost, make mistakes. So, well, I'm sure we'll see a few of them as we go along here. So here I'm throwing down the microphone because I want to test to see if it's a Raiju while I'm holding my smudge stick. And it's not coming into the chapel, so that's a habit that I've gotten into. I actually normally do it with the photo cam. Well, actually, I'm sorry, I don't drop the photo camera, but I keep a photo camera out normally when I'm playing in Sunny Meadows in general, so that I can test for Raiju. This is for my no evidence runs. For those that don't know, I run a lot of no evidence runs in Sunny Meadows. It's actually me and my wife and a very close friend of mine have run hundreds of them. And then I have some other friends that'll pop in, they'll join, and I'll kind of teach them the ropes. Yeah, let me cut ahead on this part here because I sit there for a while. But yeah, so I might reference things like that, like when I'm talking about how I'm holding a photo camera to test for Raiju. That's normally in that mode. I could do that here in the Apocalypse Challenge. It's not a bad idea because you do need a photo of the ghost. I'm just getting set up in this room here. Getting ready for a hunt. That should be a hunt. Yeah, see, I should have known it was instantly hunting by looking at the parabolic reading, but I didn't, so I went for the light switch. And then I opened the journal even to see, did I detect something? So that, the sound of the footsteps right there, that signifies to me that it is a normal speed ghost. I don't know if I had covered that yet. Normal speed meaning it is not a super fast Thay, Diogen, or a super slow Revenant. Any of those ghosts that have altered speeds. There's like a majority of ghosts that have the same speed, so I always just call those normal speed. And that's what normal speed sounds like on 150%. Here I kind of realize when I'm trying to get the sound, I'm going to get hunted, and I should probably take a look at it. See if I can figure out what it is. Any moment now. Come on, ghost. Come down this hallway. Come on, let's go. I really like these long hallways because you get a long opportunity to look at the ghost. Here we go. You can see it moving forward out there. I was so frazzled I didn't close the door all the way. Come on, get in here, get in here. That's like the scariest moments. Right there. After I close the door and I hear it passing by the door, I'm just afraid it's going to pop it over and come kill me. So obviously I figured it out that it was an Oni there. I'll put a little text indicator in the video so you can see what my thoughts were as it was coming down the hallway. The Oni is one of the easier identifying ghosts. It's actually easier for me to identify when I'm holding a camera trying to get a photo of it, because they don't blink out of existence as long as most ghosts. Oh, I gotta go back and get a smudge stick here. I'm sure I'm gonna realize in just a second. Yep. Yeah, this is me leaving. Here we go. I think I just go back to the left side here and get my smudge stick that I left in that doorway. Anyway, so that's a easy way to identify the Oni. Otherwise, during typical no evidence runs, if you aren't getting a good look at it during the hunt and you're spending a lot of time around the ghost, you can get it. Like, let's say you have like 6 ghost events and none of them are what a lot of other streamers I've heard call it the airball ghost event, where it creates like a cloud and the cloud chases you down and then it hisses at you. That specific ghost event cannot be done by an Oni, so it's commonly used to rule an Oni out. This little thing I'm doing right now is just honestly just swapping what hand my equipment and my smudge stick is in. You'll see me do it again, I'm sure. I like to make it so that when I'm scrolling my wheel mouse, I'm always scrolling the same way to get to my smudge stick. Oh boy, yep, this was a scary, scary moment. The ghost obviously altered its path, so it's coming closer to where I'm at now. And there's another little oh shit moment. So where I went the first time next to those lockers, I don't recommend ever going there. Like, that is a terrible spot. Like I said, I have the benefit of hindsight now, so I can see the mistakes I'm making. Fortunately, I wasn't punished. I got lucky. The other spot, it's still pretty bad. But, you know, if you don't have any other options, at least close the door. I've been so bad about closing doors, but it's so useful. That last room I just popped open, I took note of a couch in there as a hiding spot, because that's all I'm doing is looking for hiding spots. I want to get up here, I want to get the parabolic objective done, so that I can get out of here, because I already know what the ghost is. Unfortunately, during this run, I realized that I forgot that the gold challenge requires you to take a photo of the ghost as well. So there will be a moment where I go back to the trailer. I'm going to cut a lot of the walking out. Oh, there it is. There's our parabolic. And it's hunting. Oh, God. Oh, this part is so scary. Oh, it's so scary even watching it now. Because then there was, is it going to get out of the room and spot me? Oh my goodness. My heart rate was just through the roof on that part. That's crazy. I have no idea if this is a good hiding spot or not. Some things I just try. Obviously, you notice I didn't close the door again. There we go. So, yeah, I'll check the light switch here and then zip out to the truck. Go get myself a camera, because that should be all I have left. And oh, oh, I forgot that happened. Yeah, the door slamming in your face. This is one of the horrible things about 50% speed. You try to get out and the door is just locked, or it slams in your face. It's like inevitable. This whole challenge probably took me 40-45 minutes. I'm cutting it down a lot, obviously, for you guys, just to make it a little easier for you to see what I went through without seeing what I went through, if you know what I mean. Because, yeah, a lot of the extra walking, I'm not going to submit you to that. There is a moment here where there's going to be an odd little cut. It's just because I stepped away for a couple minutes. After I do the hand switching here. I suppose I could cut that out, but it's kind of funny just to show everybody that I do this so often. Like, I don't know. It's funny to me. There we go. And let's make sure my mouse is working again. Yep, okay. here we go. It's very speedy, super fast, through the door. So the reason I'll switch to a smudge stick sometimes is if I don't want the ghost to detect me where I'm at. If you didn't know already, the ghost can detect your camera while it's in your hands. Same as the parabolic microphone or any electronic equipment if you have it turned on. Unfortunately, for the photo camera, you can't turn it off. So I just didn't want it to have switched rooms and just come get me. So here I'm taking a spot in the chapel, thinking that maybe I could draw it in here and try to get the picture where there's a lot more lighting. It is an Oni, so I'm sure that the picture wouldn't be too bad in that dark hallway, but trying to kind of stack it in my favor and then use the piano as my hiding spot. That was the goal here. Here we go. So I'm just trying to get a zero in on it. The left-right sounds in my headset are a lot better, so I like to kind of put my ear to the wall, like I did. But, yeah, it obviously never got close enough to detect me. Another mistake that I made. If it would have detected me, it would have kept walking around. It would have came into the chapel, which would have been nice. That's what I was setting up for, but it just turned back around and started walking. The really tricky thing about the chapel, like there is actually quite a bit of distance between the walls. So I actually very often call ghosts a yokai without realizing that they are, something that is not a yokai. So just something to keep in mind if you want to do these crazy challenges. Alright, just checking to see if it's hunting. Go. Alright, another scary part. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. God, this hunt felt like it lasted forever. Alright. And that's about it. That is the Gold Apocalypse Challenge. I just got to get out of here, lock it in, close up the shop, and we are done. So, thank you so much. Anybody that watched the video, send me a like if you like it. Leave me a comment. Tell me if there's something I could do better. I got locked back in the Sunny Meadows still, so I'm stuck here. But at the end of the video, I will show you that it is indeed an Oni. This is technically my first YouTube video, so hopefully it turned out alright. And I look forward to making some more content. Maybe I'll be back on Twitch pretty soon. I don't know, being sick and having my voice just gone, I haven't really felt like doing it. So, and I'm staying off camera right now, obviously. I got the sniffles, you don't want to hear any of that. And I've got 6 kids, 2 dogs, and a cat. So there's a lot of sound in the background at any given time. But that's all we got. I hope everybody has a good day or night, whatever it is. And yeah, stay classy, San Diego. I don't know. I need to figure out an outro. See you later, guys.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.